It's a stormy day. Rain is lashing against the window. Wind is howling outside. And two friends, Mart and Omar, are stuck inside the house. They're lying on the floor facing the ceiling, gazing at the water stains that have formed into perfect shapes. A little boy like this looks up at his friend and says, "I wish we were pirates sailing on a ship." The other boy smiles and says, "Me too." Then they both start laughing, and as if by magic, their bedroom has now transformed into a pirate ship. There is a big black spot on the ceiling where the boys can see the sun shining through a hole in the roof. They take on the roles of brave pirates who have just plundered a treasure chest filled with doubloons and jewels. They boast and brag about their bravery and their riches, all while hiding from the evil sea monster that lives under their bed. The wind suddenly blows, making the branches of the oak tree scrape against the window. As they hear a loud crash, they look under the bed and see the sea monster rising to attack them. The boys jump up and run and hide behind the wardrobe. Then Mart, the bravest of the two pirates, grabs his cutlass and jumps out from behind the wardrobe. He lunges at the sea monster with all his might. Just then, a vase falls off the shelf and smashes on the floor. The boys scream and run out of the room, tripping over each other in their haste to escape. They haven't noticed that the wardrobe door has swung open and is scraping along the floor as it moves toward the bed. It slides under the bed, colliding with the sea monster, who lets out a deafening roar before diving back into the shadows. Back in their room, the boys are now huddled together on the bed, too frightened to move. Suddenly, Mart says, "We need to find some treasure to appease the beast so he doesn't eat us." Omar nods his head in agreement, but he's too scared to go anywhere. So Mart gets up and starts rummaging through his toy box. He pulls out an old plastic sword and shield and hands them to Omar. "Here you go, matey," he says. "You be me first mate. Now let's go fight the monster." But Omar is too scared to do anything. He whimpers and hides under the covers. So Mart goes out alone to face the beast. He creeps along the floor, peering under the bed as he goes. When he gets to the wardrobe, he peeps around the corner and sees the sea monster slithering toward him. He quickly hides. The monster slides past the wardrobe without seeing him and disappears under the bed. Taking this opportunity, Mart climbs onto the bed and grabs his first mate's shield and sword. He runs to the wardrobe and jumps on top of it. Balancing precariously, he unsheathes his cutlass and prepares to battle the monster. As the wardrobe reaches the foot of the bed, he leaps off and slices at the monster, hitting it right on the nose. Enraged, the monster lunges at him, knocking him off his feet and sending his cutlass flying across the room. It slithers over him, preparing to strike the killing blow when suddenly the lights go out, plunging the room into darkness. In the struggle, the wardrobe door has come off its hinges and fallen onto the floor. Now the boys can hear the storm raging outside. Thunder booms and lightning flashes. They can also hear the angry growls of the sea monster. Then Mart says in a small voice, "I think we should leave this place and never come back." Omar agrees, and they climb out of bed. Hand in hand, they tiptoe to the door, keeping quiet so the monster won't hear them. When they get outside, they look back at the window. The wind is so strong that it's pushing the branches of the oak tree against the window, making it look like the monster is trying to claw its way inside. They run down the stairs and away from the house, never looking back until they hear the sound of splintering wood and crashing glass. The boys keep running until they get to the safety of their treehouse. They climb up the rope ladder and collapse on the floor, exhausted. Looking down, they see the wardrobe lying on its side, broken and useless. And they know that whatever happens, they'll never, ever go back to that house again.